on a few projects now. They're quite cool. They set the Kickstarter thing for $8,000 and it's made like $35,000 so far. It's kind of insane. So the Sailor Moon one's real exciting. I'll show that when I have it. But on my Instagram, you can find a picture of the Homestuck one. It's the only one I have, like physically. Taiwan makes good bike frames. Top-notch welders over there. Really? You make good bike frames? And then we send them to Canada? I'm so confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The renewables ain't renewing. They really ain't. They ain't be renewing. We got a lot of hydroelectric dams over when I am. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I think Canada's known for that one. It makes sense. You work with what you've got. And Germany's got wind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, if you were in Saudi, and Saudi ever in its life decided to go for renewables, which sadly it won't, it would go for solar. Like, you just work with what you've got. Renewables technically also have some problems, like not being able to be fully recycled, while nuclear creates very little waste and all waste can technically also be used as fuel. So as far as I'm concerned, we had the solution for net zero a long time ago. Yeah, but then, you know, people like freak out about it. The only problem with nuclear is that people socially freak out about it quite a bit. And also if you aren't being careful with it, like if your government's not doing a good job with it, then it should be very worrying. But oftentimes they're quite well. I'm a big nuclear supporter. I'm a big nuclear power supporter. I think it's a good solution. I think it's way better than anything else we've got. And it should be used with renewables. You said something about cars. So I used to read such a book. It was old, probably from the 1980s, and it was written that when people mastered nuclear energy after World War II, there were designs, and in this book there was even one drawing of nuclear cars with a small reactor. That is very funny to me. I don't know how I feel about that one. See, I'm having the knee-jerk reaction that everyone has is the like, I don't want to get in a car accident with nuclear-powered cars. But I'm sure it's thought out by people much smarter than I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not a physicist. Do I look like a physicist? I can't do physics. Yeah, but that's the thing. Don't invest all into one tech. We could improve renewable infrastructure and efficiency quite a lot if we invested in energy storage. That's a good point. Current infrastructure doesn't support the fluctuation without that storage. Onion makes an excellent point. That is one of the problems with renewable energy, is that you can't store the leftover energy that well, right? Hence, in some areas of the world, need to stop windmills, even in awesome winds, if demand is not there in that moment. Onion makes a very good point as well. I think I'm thinking from more of like a right now sort of perspective. We could get rid of like all the coal burning that a lot of countries do, Taiwan included. Taiwan burns a lot of coal. It's not free from this discussion. Taiwan and Germany both burn lots of coal. If we could just replace that with some nuclear energy while waiting on batteries to get better, I would be happy with that. Today's Swedish word is, oh dear lord. Hi Moby, how are you doing? Today's Swedish word is furkilling. Furkilling. I tried so hard. No, the word is not oh dear lord. It basically is. So Fukushima had no deaths. Even if there's a reactor meltdown, it's still deadly of all energy if you count death count, including things like Chernobyl. I know, but the thing is sensationalism. People freak out a lot harder when it comes to like Fukushima or Chernobyl. Like it's a lot scarier to people than a slow death from climate change. You know, VT? And you have to take that into account. Like even if you say if you look at the facts, it's less dangerous and it's less deaths and whatever. Like you need public support. There's nothing else you can do about it. You must take these things into account. In Finland, some companies are making energy storage in sand. I like that, Onion. What sand do you have in Finland?